Uncut Gems was released in 2019. This is directed by Josh Safdie and Benny Safdie. It's written by Josh and Benny Safdie and Ronald Bronstein. And we have a cast including Adam Sandler, LaKeith Stanfield, Julia Fox, and various others. And I'll be honest, I don't think I would have watched it if Adam Sandler wasn't in it. At least not just now, maybe eventually. But I wasn't sure if the narrative would be for me. And having now watched it, I can say that it was okay. I think it's a solid film, but based on personal preference, I don't think it fully appealed to me. It was okay. I didn't dislike it, but the point there is if you're looking at it thinking, not really sure it's going to be for me, you're probably going to be right on that front. But if it does sound like your kind of film, I think you'll find it to be a really great experience. This is about a character called Howard. This is, of course, Adam Sandler's character, and he runs a jewelry store and is in a lot of debt. And he owes a lot of people a lot of money. And people come after that money, and it gets very dangerous, and he gets into a lot of dangerous situations. And I'll say no more than that. There is a little bit more substance to the narrative than that, but that is the basic premise. And honestly, it seems really well written. The pacing is really good. It's very busy. There's definitely this sense of anxiety of racing against the clock. It's a very fast film in that regard. It's also a very noisy film, and that's not a criticism. All of the noise seems to serve a purpose. Everything has its place, but I'm not a fan of noise in general. So that to me was a little uncomfortable, but it's not a criticism of the film. In fact, it's actually done very effectively. So I don't have any issues with that. It is a very detailed story. It's quite unpredictable, at least for me. If I watched a lot of films like this, that might not be the case. But for me, it was an unpredictable experience. And the characters are very well written. We have some really strong performances. And in general, while I personally didn't love every aspect of it, I can't really fault it. I thought Uncut Gems has a strong narrative, very well executed, great pacing. The characters are strong, the performances are great. It's definitely quite a busy film. There's a lot going on. It maybe slowed down a little bit here and there, but in general, it kept a pretty steady pacing, so that's certainly not an issue. If you are drawn to this film and you think it sounds like a film for you, chances are you'll have very different expectations to me, so you might love it, you might not like it that much. It could go either way, and certainly I'd love to know what you think of it. But personally, I thought it was an okay experience. I'd say I enjoyed it a little more than I'd expected, but I will admit that that could be because of Adam Sandler. Had Howard been played by an actor I'd never heard of, then I might have liked it a little bit less. But again, that is purely based on personal preference. That has nothing to do with the film itself. Do I recommend it? Absolutely, if it sounds like your kind of film, and I'd love to know whether it meets your expectations or not. If, like me, you're on the fence, I'd say maybe give it a go. It is a solid film. You might enjoy it more than expected. And in general, while it's never going to be my personal favourite film, I thought Uncut Gems was still a pretty decent experience, and needless to say, I'm happy to recommend it.